My game lagged! My game lagged! Yep, that's me dying to 96% on a level called Time Extreme. This level surprised me, and not in a good way. Considering I literally built this level myself, I thought I'd have a pretty good idea of how long this might take me to beat. Perhaps a few days, maybe a week. Time Extreme would take me over 3 months to complete, over 113 hours of live streams, and nearly 48,000 attempts to verify it. I never expected this level to be as hard as it was, so in the beginning, I was pretty optimistic to play. I began by practicing the 4th quarter of Time Extreme, since it's really important to master the end of the level, to hopefully prevent yourself dying a bunch there when you're playing from zero. In this 4-hour stream, the best run I was able to get was 70 to 100%. Yes! Yo, wait, that was a really good run! Which would include the 2.1 part, the impossible game part, the 2.2 part, and the chromed out finale. Not bad for the first day. I figured at this rate I could probably verify Time Extreme in like a week or so. On stream 2, I set a new goal of getting a 56 to 100% run, which included everything in the 4th quarter of the level, but adding on just one part. You know, just one part, it can't be that bad, right? Okay, so I don't know why I always do this, but I made the robot part the hardest part of the level, again. I really should have learned my lesson from Stereo Extremeness with this one, but the only way that's better than learning the hard way is learning the even harder way. Even after 4 hours of streaming, I still couldn't get the 56 to 100% run I was going for, and it's mostly because of one click. The 59% click. This godforsaken click is genuinely one of the hardest clicks I've ever had to do in an Extreme Demon. I don't even know. The worst part is you don't even get to that click until after you've gone through more than half of the level. It wasn't until 4 streams later when I finally made it happen. I took a bite of a protein bar and immediately got the run. Yes! The protein bar luck! What? Finally! Shout out to that protein bar. That means that the next goal would be 42 to 100%. And this is when I realized that Time Extreme may not be the mid-tier Extreme Demon I set it out to be, because it would take me 7 whole weeks to finally get this run. 7 weeks, man! I severely underestimated the difficulty of all these cube clips. There's truly just no break in this part. Thankfully, throughout those 7 weeks, I also started playing from zero, because just playing the second half of the level would get kinda boring. I actually got a surprisingly good new best of, you guessed it, 59%. What? Another new best? I did not expect that. I actually did not expect that. Wow, that's 59. What? The most exciting thing about that record is this meant I officially had Time Extreme down to 2 runs. 59% from zero, and then 56 to 100%. But my journey with Time Extreme was far from over. See, getting through half of the level in 1 run is doable. Difficult, but doable. Getting through both halves in the same run is very difficult, especially with Time Extreme since the middle portion has all of the hardest parts. Not only do you have to be performing really well to actually get past the middle, but you also have to be locked in and not listen to your brain saying like, ah, oh my god, I made it far, I'm gonna beat it, and then you get all nervous and die. Like, no, you don't want to do that. Geometry Dash is very much a mental game, because even when you're a master of the level you're playing, you still have to deal with so much emotions and so much pressure that just brings you down and makes you nervous and makes you die in stupid ways. For example, you know how I said I died at 59%, right? Well, that was far from the only time. I actually died there 3 times before I ever got past it. Bruh. Yeah, no, I'm ending the stream. I am ending this stream! That's 59 twice, 58 once, 57, 55, 56, 54. This level's just impossible for me. My brain just can't comprehend it. And if my brain can't comprehend it, that means I can't stream. Goodbye, y'all. Have a good night. Go Eagles. I'm done. And it sucks because the only cure to nerves making you nervous and dying in stupid ways is confidence. And confidence is something that's much easier said than actually done. When you're far into a level, you need to feel confident that even if you died right now, you could get back there no problem, and it's not like this is like some miracle attempt. That's why it's kind of like a rich get richer thing when it comes to top Geometry Dash players, because Zoink, for example, do you think Zoink gets nervous when he's far in an Extreme Demon because he's thinking, oh man, I don't know if I could ever get this far again? No! It's Zoink! He'll get there again and he'll beat it, and he knows that. Zoink knows that, and that's why he could be any Extreme Demon he wants to. But when you're a player like me, who's like, you know, I'm like pretty alright at the game, but I'm not like a master, some prodigy like Zoink or Trick or Doggy or whatever. When you're like me, you have to deal with those nerves, and sometimes I don't deal well with those nerves, which is why I die in stupid areas a lot in Extreme Demons. That's why when I finally did break the 59% curse, my new bests were like very minimal. Oh my god, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you! No way, I got a new best by 1% again. Yo, I'll take it though. Holy crap! New best! What the heck? There's actually no way. Oh my god. 65%. I don't even care. I keep getting these minuscule, tiny new bests, but we did it, bro. We just got another new best. What the heck? What? A lot of stupidly small new bests, but hey. Progress is progress, and we'll take that. It wasn't until stream 31 when I finally got a substantial new best, and it was an incredible record. What? What was that attempt? Finally a new best that's better than 1%. Oh my god. Oh my god, I did not expect that to happen today. It finally felt like things were turning around for the better, and I might actually beat this soon. Especially because only a few streams later, I got an even more impressive new record. What the heck? What? What? I did not the way. Hello? What? Because I felt like I was so close to beating Time Extreme, I started streaming every single day. And the weird thing is, the longer I kept this streak of what? The longer I continued my streak of live streaming, the worse I got at the level. It was stupid and weird and frustrating and angering. I was becoming more and more frustrated. Bro. Bro. Could we just like go back in the stream and just see what I died to? I mean, what did I just die to? Let's go look! Let's go look! Let's go look! That's a death? You're gonna look at me in my two eyes, from you guys to me. You're gonna look at me and tell me this is a reasonable death. Bro, like, I'm not tripping, right? I'm not tripping. So I took a short break, and when I came back, I knew that it was time to show Time Extreme who's boss. So I got a new best of 88%. I literally got one jump farther. But hey, again, progress is progress. We gotta stay positive here. My positive attitude would carry me the next day when I would get another new best, this time being at an unfortunate percent. My game lagged! My game lagged! What? My whole screen froze and then moved over like 2 blocks. That literally would have been the attempt. There's literally just no way. There's no way I just got that far and a lag spike killed me. Why am I lagging? This level has like 20,000 objects. There's nothing to lag over. There's 26k objects. That's legitimately nothing. Most featured levels have 100,000 objects. But you see when it enters the portal, this screen like stutters. It looks like I freaking cut the stream and I'm hacking, honestly. Like, it's like, it literally cuts. Like, it looks like a poor cut. And then it just completely threw me off because I was like, what? Where am I? Not gonna lie, it was hard to be positive about this one. I died at 96% in an extreme demon I've been grinding for 3 months. Not due to a lack of skill, but due to a lag spike. A lag spike, man! Like, really? I mean, like, this one hurt. This one hurt. Especially because for the next 4 streams, I couldn't seal the deal and just beat the freaking level. Every time I thought I might be close to beating the level, I would stream even more every single day, and then I would just keep doing worse. I mean, I think it really goes to show how much I underestimated Time Extreme. Like, I thought this was gonna be like a mid-tier, like, Bloodbath difficulty extreme demon. Bro, this is my new hardest extreme demon. I don't think I've said that yet, but yeah, this is my new hardest extreme demon. So once again, I took a break for a day to go touch some grass, and came back on Sunday, March 30th to give it another go. This stream started off pretty slow since I just took a day off and needed time to warm up. But don't you worry, I quickly got better and I started getting through every single part in the star position copy pretty consistently. Then I started playing from zero, which, again, was pretty slow. So people started begging me to play random levels like Phobos. I'm not playing Phobos. Y'all are not gonna make me play Phobos today. Quit trying. There's all these little, like, maneuvers you guys are using, like, Vortrox, play Phobos. And I say, no. And you're like, Vortrox, play 5 attempts of Phobos? And I'm like, no. And then y'all say, Vortrox, play 5 attempts of Phobos for $10. It ain't gonna work. You can offer me anything. Less attempts, more money. I am playing Phobos. Originally, I refused to play Phobos because that is my arch nemesis. If you watch this video, you know what I'm talking about. It wasn't until a fella named Angle GMD came in chat and typed this. Play Phobos or you're gullible? Alright, that one's gonna work. I'm not gonna lie, that one's gonna work. Let's play a little bit of Phobos. I gotta prove I'm not gullible. Y'all know that I am not gullible. I don't care how many times you guys made me go into the Wraith and type in gullible and nothing came up, because that one time it did. That one time it did. RobTop actually added the code, which means I was not gullible the whole time. I just saw the future coming, you know what I'm saying? So if all it took was to play 1 attempt on Phobos to prove that I'm not gullible, I was gonna do it. And somehow I made it all the way to 31% on that attempt. What attempt was that? What the heck? With this sudden performance boost, I knew I had to get back on Time Extreme, which I did, and pretty much immediately got a 77% run. So I went to 70% on my star position copy to practice the part I died to, which ended up in me getting a 70 to 100% run on my first attempt. I kept up that consistency for 1 more attempt, and it turns out that was all I needed. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you my completion, actually my verification of Time Extreme. But first, I'm going to ask you to subscribe to my channel, because I am currently racing King Samalot to 1 million subscribers, and the loser to the 1 million subscriber count is going to get punished. And I don't want to be punished, so please subscribe to my channel. We need to hit 1 million subscribers by the end of the year, or at least before King Samalot. Okay, thank you, Time Extreme completion now! The Phobos luck is real. That was good, I'll take that actually. That was a really good attempt, 77. And then we just got 70 to 100 like immediately after. So we basically just beat the level. All we gotta do is do that again, chat. But like, you know, not be 1 frame off on a triple spike. Isn't that crazy? I was 1 frame off from just beating the level right there. Yippee you, man! What? watch is giving me a notification saying high heartbeat and loud environment. Are you okay? Are you okay? No, I'm not okay, Apple Watch. No! Actually, yes, I'm okay. What? GG. Good game. Holy chat, bro. 47,993 attempts. What? Oh my god, bro. We're about to upload Time Extreme. Time Extreme's up, chat. Oh my god. It's uploaded, chat. Time Extreme by Vortrox. Oh my god. Yo, chat, let's go on Globed. Who wants to play some Time Extreme? Hey, let's get lit in here! Yo, let's be Time Extreme, baby!